Welcome to the Cool FM Live Sports Show. I'm Coach Kevin Lassiter, and joining me today is going to be Coach Dennis Baker, Coach Jared Young, and my partner in crime, Jon Berger. So, guys, we got a great show coming up for you. Let's jump right into it, into our Seniors Helping Seniors top plays.
All right, let's see what this is all about.
Seniors helping seniors top plays. See, we need like some theme music for specifically. Oh, right out the gate.
Elevator, okay.
Right out the gate with an alley.
Oh, that's a jack.
That's the Wilcox girls
That landed
softball.
on the mountain.
I never get
Nice
tired of that.
home
view,
run.
man.
Yeah, it's
What
a
a great
beautiful
view.
view. Yeah. Cochise girls, look at this step back three.
United Nations of
Hey.
basketball.
He was balling in this game. I can't wait to talk about
Yeah,
this.
look at Dawson.
Uh-oh, Superman. What you going to do with it?
Oh,
Did he get caught? No,
we missed
error.
it, bro. That's an error. He's gonna get to second, maybe third.
Oh, this is coming around.
Oh, he's still coming.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
yeah, he gets to third.
Got to protect the bases, fellas.
Ooh, look at
Nice
that.
inside bucket right there.
Cochise College, big game for them. This is a Wilcox girls
Wow,
softball.
another
game.
one.
again.
Another run homer.
You gotta be kidding me. That's awesome.
It's Cochise
Next
women's again. Nice spin.
Oh, yeah. That was a good shot.
Yep.
It's Benson again. Benson with the deep shot. Is that, or is that
That's a
Tombstone?
nice diving grab right
Yeah, it
there.
was.
The elevator going up once again.
Another alley-oop. Another shot? Are you kidding
Another
me?
They just can't keep
Wilcox
the ball on the
girls
field in
home run.
Wilcox, man. Good Lord.
That's Tombstone. That wind carries it out. It doesn't take much.
And
That
one.
was a tough bucket inside.
Got
Did
him.
you get
Ooh, double play.
waiting for the
Double-
signal?
Oh,
Save!
save.
He tried to rip the rim off, man.
No.
Hey, look at this catch.
Oh, love it.
Oh, stole it away.
Gotta be
Nice.
kidding me.
And one.
I remember that was a tough shot right there.
That
That was a
ball.
very tough shot in that game.
Physical game.
Yeah, that was a great game for them. But I know we're going to talk about it more when we cover it. So
Yeah, great
these
plays.
top plays were always brought to you by our presenting sponsor, Seniors Helping Seniors. If you're searching for a like-minded friend to help you tackle chores and tasks, or even a companion to join you in hobbies and activities, call Seniors Helping Seniors. Their caregivers are seniors themselves. They show up ready to exceed expectations on a schedule that meets your needs. Or you can make a difference by joining Seniors Helping Seniors and check them out at southernarizonaSHS.com or call at 520-487-4246. And next, we're going to go into our game recaps brought to you by Prestige Remodeling.
Prestige Remodeling game recap. See, that's another opportunity for a theme song right there.
We're going to work in some jingles, y'all.
That's some
Working on them
jingles.
Cody.
I didn't know we had so many
In
musicians.
between things.
So first, we got, we going softball first?
I think, is it college Cochise? Cochise
Oh, no, we got
College, I should
basketball
say.
first.
Women.
Cochise College women's basketball
All
first.
right. Deep shooting.
This is a playoff
Her name is Noah.
Mikami.
playoff
Yeah.
game.
And they were
Good shooting.
hot in this game. Holy
She
smokes.
got hot. This game was a great one to call. That was one. This is two. That's three.
Oh, it's not
He's
done
not
yet.
done yet, guys. Nice tough bucket inside right here.
Yep.
Step back. Count it. That's right.
That was
She
one
hit
of the top
4
plays.
of her first 4 3-pointers. She hit 4
Wow.
of them
Four in a
in the
row.
first half of the game. 4
I
in a
thought she
row.
hit 5.
And she still wasn't done. That's fine. My bad. I'm sorry. She hit 5. She went 5 for 5.
Man, I can see she's fired up.
Yeah,
yes.
That's the
Oh, yes.
second quarter right there. Look at that score. They were up by 25
Oh
points.
my gosh, these girls are hooping. And we were just having the conversation off air about the shooting ability of a lot of the college girls.
Oh, man. So I learned a bunch of names. Oh, golly,
won.
the contact and the shot. Noah is one of their point guards. She is just an elite passer. It was a lot of fun watching her. Now you'll see, what is
That's
her name?
Gabby Oliver. Gabby Oliver went absolutely crazy in
Yeah.
that game. Like I said, 5 for 5 for her first 3 attempts from 3. And then she consistently just dropped buckets during the rest of the game. Also, Malika Goutte had a very big game. She finished with a double-double, and she came in clutch with scores near the end. So, Cochise College was able to defeat, that was College of Southern Nevada,
Yes.
right? AKA the Las Vegas High School All-Stars, because every player on that roster is from Las Vegas and played high school basketball in Vegas. So it was a very, very fun game to cover. We had some fans that came down from Vegas and a lot of fan engagement in our comments on the live stream during that game as well. Jeff and I had a really good time calling that game. But it was a great game. And by winning that game, Cochise College put themselves in position. That was a play-in game for their postseason, so they put themselves in a position to play into to have a postseason game against Eastern Arizona. That was yesterday up in Thatcher.
Yep, that was a interesting game.
Yes.
Wasn't a positive. The Eastern Arizona girls are the what do you say?
They were the
They're
number 1 seed.
Last,
They were-
but they're also last year's champion
Yes.
and the previous year's second runner-up. They have a history. Is what I'm trying to say. So, yeah, excellent team, EA. But Cochise College just couldn't do it. All right, who do we have here? Is this the Wilcox game?
This is Tombstone versus
Tombstone
Wilcox.
Wilcox softball. As you saw in the highlights, a lot of balls went flying over that fence.
Nice
That
shot.
one got stopped short, though. This is a nice double right there.
The thin
Yeah, we saw
air.
a lot of home runs for a softball game.
That's another good hit, just finding the gap.
I'm gonna turn that into a
And a
double.
run comes in.
It's an RBI double.
That probably should have been a single, but hey, if you can get 2 bags off of it, go get 2 bags.
Wow.
Up,
what a
and
monster
away.
shot.
There should be
Gosh.
the explosion where that hit the mountain. What a powerful shot by these young ladies.
Another
They
one
made
back to the fence.
incredible contact with the ball all through the game.
Another run coming in. This one tough, like, to call a little bit because you got both teams in dark uniforms.
Yeah.
So you got to look at the socks, guys. So Wilcox is in the red socks and Tombstone is in the light, looks like white socks.
Yeah. Good point.
Truly, as they call it, a softball matchup where both teams wear colored uniforms.
Yeah.
Another one over the fence.
Ah,
Yeah,
see
they
you later.
They forgot their away uniforms, I guess. The white uniforms. Oh, wait, is the white home?
White uniform.
White is usually home, but
Softball's one of them sports where
Softball
it's
does
not
do-
frowned upon to
they
both
can
wear
both wear
colors,
their-
though. Yeah, literally, that's the term of it is called softball uniform matchup when you got 2 teams wearing a color.
Learn everything. Learn new stuff.
So pop up. Does it carry?
Not quite.
Nope.
All right. So nice fielding there. And you see her sliding around the.
Still watching it, paying attention, and grabbing an extra base off of it. Oh, got away with one right there.
All right, someone coming home.
There you go.
Got him out.
man, it's good to see so early in the season. The teams looking like they're in mid-season form with,
They definitely looking
with the
sharp.
bats, the fielding,
Wow.
base running.
Playing aggressive,
A
too.
little bit of all of it going on.
Final score on that game, I'm not sure. I know
wanna
Wilcox had
say-
to dominated pretty
Well,
well.
yeah, as many times as they went yard, I mean, you would think. I don't have the final score on that,
I'll pull it up.
but I'm sure we can get that. But I know we had another game. It's another, like this is
Benson
boys baseball.
Tombstone,
Benson Tombstone.
I believe.
Hits the third, goes grounding to third, and thrown into first to get the out.
So that Wilcox game, gosh, that says 13-0. That would blow me away if that Wilcox beat.
Nice.
That sounds about right.
That sounds
that
right because
sounds
that ball
right.
was going over that fence.
And I didn't remember seeing Tombstone score.
Are y'all watching the fielding right here? They're not letting nothing get out of that infield except for this little bit of an error right here. But for the most part, they've been keeping stuff in the infield.
And there's Dawson at the plate.
This is where he throws him
And
out.
it
at
starts to
first.
get a little bit slop. Try to get the pick off, but
Oh yeah.
And by the way, in case you guys hadn't heard yet, couple weekends ago, Dawson had a signing party. He's going to Paradise Valley to play baseball.
Congratulations, Dawson.
So
Very talented athlete.
Congratulations.
You can do a
So I
little bit of
wonder, is baseball his best sport?
yeah,
It is.
gotta
It
be.
is.
It is.
Can you imagine being so good at so many sports?
Yeah,
That was his first real starting season as a quarterback in football.
it's crazy.
And he was that good.
Yeah.
And another run comes in for the Bobcats.
Okay, now them bats are heating up.
So
Jeez.
Just a 3-run, 2-run.
So the
One
score
comes in
here, they're playing.
Wow.
Is that Tombstone that they're
That went
playing here?
far.
Because the Tombstone game comes up 11-0
Yeah.
with Benson at the win. When they played Bisbee earlier in the week, they won 13-7. So far they've only lost to Kingman,
Safe.
Prescott, and Parker, which are all far out of town.
And you're talking about Benson, right?
Yes, Benson baseball.
Yeah. Yeah.
Diving to
Oh
save
shoot,
that
that's
one.
the softball team. My bad.
This is all Benson.
Yeah, Benson baseball is just on fire. Let's pull that.
You got to remember, like, Cochise County is a hotbed for baseball
It
talent.
is.
There's a lot
It
of
is.
very talented baseball and softball players
Boy.
down in our small little corner of Arizona. These kids can play.
It's flying. Top fly.
Long shot going deep.
Yeah. So they're 4-3-1. So
Yeah, they played a 5-8 team.
oh my gosh.
Because they had a
played-
tournament.
They
It was
played in a
that they
tournament
played in.
earlier in the season. We kind of talked about it a little bit last week. How we know the Cochise County teams are good in terms of baseball, softball. Most of them got in these early season tournaments where they were matched up against 5A, some even 6A teams. So there might be some early losses, and it looks like these teams are kind of gather themselves and get their legs up under them. But we know by mid-season, late season, pretty much all these Cochise County teams are going to be in the race for postseason baseball. So.
And honestly, I like the fact that they'll take on, challenges from, senior level conferences,
schools and
bigger
stuff,
schools,
yeah.
because it shows all that's going to do is make you better.
Exactly.
All that does is make you better. And then they take that experience and they come back and play even harder in their, respective 2A and 4A conference games and earn themselves, rightfully earn postseason berths.
We all know about little brothers, always having to fight against the big brothers.
Yep.
That's what we got going on here.
All right, so what game we got next?
Should be the Cochise.
Oh, this is right here. This is the Region 1 championship game, right? For junior college basketball down at Cochise. This is Cochise versus, you guessed it, Southern Nevada.
Yep.
Oh,
How did that not get on
elevator
the top
going
play?
up.
We missed one that should have been
Yeah,
on
that
top
definitely
play.
should have been on top play.
Love that
Put
back
that
up.
dunk.
DeAndre from Buena High School.
we
It's
go.
Hawthorne.
Local hero.
Okay.
As you can see, the Apaches shooting the lights out down at the Stronghold. This game was last night. It's played Saturday night down in Douglas, and the alley-oop going.
So, Cochise College shot 57% from the field, 46% from the three-point line,
Oh my goodness.
89% from the free throw line, and then 39 rebounds. And compared to Southern Arizona's
Southern Nevada.
Everybody making three. This is crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, when he rattled off those shooting percentages, I had to wonder, like, okay, did Cochise College just happen to have its best offensive game, or is Eastern Nevada not as good defensively?
Well,
But that's just a great performance.
I think they're just that much better than they were at the beginning of the season. Like at the beginning of the season, they got beat up really bad by Southern Nevada, and that's a 25.
Oh, was that Southern Nevada?
Yeah, that's
Southern
Southern
Nevada,
Oh, Southern.
man.
Okay.
So, yeah, we saw the women play against, their playing game was against Southern Nevada's
Yep.
women.
Right.
And then the men play Southern Nevada's men for the
Right.
regional championship.
Yeah, and they beat them 102-76. Just hammered them.
So congratulations to the Apaches, Coach Correa, and the team down there. Just amazing season, amazing stats. You got some more numbers for us, John?
Just the normal ones. They out rebounded them by double. They team stats. So
I would say while you're looking at that, even just the overall score to be in a championship game, meaning these are the two best teams throughout the season
All the
and throughout
numbers.
the playoffs, to be in a championship game and win by 30,
Largest
It's
lead,
huge.
37.
Huge.
Biggest
That's not
thing-
normal in championship
Bench points.
games.
No, it's
The
not.
biggest thing that I always hear about all the time, and you guys can back me on this, is free throws.
Oh,
You
man.
you have to make them. You have
Yep.
to do what you got to do in games that count. And this is a game that counts. Moving on to the postseason, they shot
16 of 18.
88% last night.
Yeah.
That's what you want to see.
They did what they were supposed to at the stripe. So
You got to make the easy ones, right,
Points
Coach?
and they dominated. They dominated every facet because points in the paint, they were at 42 points, whereas the other team, Southern Nevada, had 18. I mean, they just out everything them. It was
here's a great
What
number
we saw
you'd
in the
like to
highlight
hear.
reel.
A number you'd like to hear as a big man underneath. 42 points in the paint.
yep.
Oh, that's dominant.
That's
So
huge.
they scored everywhere then. 42 in the paint. We saw them shooting
And
from
they
all
were
around the
all over.
And you saw
perimeter.
they shot 46% from the 3-point line.
And you know, hats off to Coach Carrillo, like you said, Kevin. He prepared from last time when they played Southern Nevada. He's like, I got you guys this time. You're going to be cooked.
The irony of this is that we got to watch the men play their final game at home
That's
against
cool.
Southern Nevada, and the women played their final game at home against Southern Nevada, and both had just abnormally excellent offensive performances because the women shot great on Wednesday night, and the men came out and shot and played great last night. So again, congrats to the regional champions, the Cochise College Apaches. Amazing season, great to get a win, and now your season continues to move forward because you won.
Absolutely.
It's good stuff.
All right, so that's going to be the last of our game recaps, right?
Yep.
All right,
Yep.
so again, we want to thank you for tuning in for the game recaps, and we want to tell you that these game recaps are brought to you by Prestige Remodeling and Restoration LLC of Sierra Vista. They've pioneered a visionary approach that empowers exceptional service, reinvigorating the fundamental principles of customer-centric service. As a licensed general contractor, including plumbing, electrical, they proudly cater to both commercial and residential needs. Visit them at prestigesierravista.com. And next, we're going to cover the other games that we didn't have video from. We'll do some recaps and talk a little bit about those.
Yeah, I believe Buena was busy this week with other sports. I know the Buena baseball team and volleyball team were in action this week. Do we have some results on that?
Results from Buena Colts versus Casa Grande in the softball game was the Cougars beat them 9-0. So we were talking about some of their other sports that they were playing.
I know the baseball team.
Baseball beat Marana and Casa Grande both in pretty dominant fashion. I want to say 15-0 and 9-0, I believe.
Yeah,
Or
I've got
10
the
something.
softball stuff, but man, the Buena baseball. We know Coach Tommy. We know what he does. He's an absolute star of a coach, and he's got some really good players this year. It's not the same team, but I believe that they're still gonna.
They're gonna be good.
Southern
They're gonna be good.
Arizona baseball, man. They're,
And
They're 6-2
6-2.
with no conference games started yet, so they'll be getting into some prime conference play when they come back from spring break. I even think they play a conference game tomorrow during spring break. So
I know Buena boys volleyball took the court for the first time this season this week as well too. I got to check
But they
the
played
result.
Marana, I believe it was. Then they played the Miranda Tigers.
So Buena baseball played Marana and won 10-4. They beat Casa Grande 13-5, and just outstanding games. I'm trying to pull up some of the batting, but you're looking at Skylar Leone leading the way with I think he had 2 hits, 1 run. You've got 3 runs by Vincent Harros. I haven't seen him on the team yet before, but
he's a senior.
senior, yeah, had an excellent game. So, just like, see how many seniors there are right there in that meat of the lineup. There's 3 seniors, and they all batted really well. You got 2 batting 1,000. So, good job to Buena baseball.
And 6-2 record.
Quarterback,
Good
the
start,
backup
too.
quarterback from Buena, Colton Garrett, went 3 for 4. He has a 667 average right now. So
He hit
he's
the
playing
ball.
some good, solid ball.
Yeah.
So Buena very much in that mix when we talk about Cochise County teams that are being good at baseball. We talked about the big brother, little brother. Well, for the little schools or the smaller schools, Wilcox, Tombstone traditionally good. Benson, Bisbee, these teams traditionally good at baseball and softball. Buena is in that mix too, even though kind of a bigger school, or the 5A school, but still representing in baseball and softball as well too.
I've got a correction for the season. So Vincent Haros on the season is batting 714 right now. So yeah,
Just think if he can
Pretty
keep
good.
that going. But
That's crazy.
like I said,
Right there.
I mentioned the Buena boys volleyball team took the court yesterday as well. They unfortunately lost 3-2 to Marana. So, yeah, you know how that goes. You win 2 of the sets. It's competitive, so it's hard to make a story out of the first game of the season, whether it's going to be a good thing or a bad thing. We don't know how good Marana is, but we just know Buena athletics were typically pretty good at everything. So I'm sure boys volleyball is going to be right there as well.
So stay tuned with us, and we'll bring some of those games to you, and we definitely keep you updated with results and let you know how that season unfolds. And we'll deep dive into the program. Probably try to get you some interviews, talk to coaches, and we know you guys are just starting both in baseball and in volleyball, but we're going to be there to let everybody know what's going on with those teams. So any other games we got, or we gonna move on?
no,
I think we're ready to move on to the
Fyzical Balance Center Player of the Week.
I think we've got a 3-way tie, but actually, if we're I shouldn't say 3-way tie. It's more of like a 2-way thing you got going on. So we were talking about Cochise College and how
winning
they had
the championship. This
Yeah.
was the junior college Division I championship.
and we looked at a couple of the players, and so I'd like to say Teron Murray was very close as like our runner-up player of the week. He went 9 for 15. Great game. He had 7 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 steals, and 20 points. But Jace Johnson is the guy that we're going to talk about right here. 1 steal, 5 assists, 6 rebounds, and then he goes 2 for 4 from the 3-point line and 8 for 11 overall. And he scored 22 points. Super efficient, hyper defense, great player. So we're going to give it to Jace.
Jace Johnson.
Yeah, just an absolute stud of a point guard. You kind of wonder if he plays point guard or kind of a
Combo guard.
yeah. I feel like they've all got a bunch of combo guards out there.
They got
Not
so many
really-
guys that can do so many things on that team, and
Yeah.
they make the most of every piece of athleticism that they have. But yeah, Jace, amazing performance, not just in this past game, but throughout the season. I mean, talk about a guy that's a walking bucket. That you can he can have. As a coach, I would love to have a guy like him in my arsenal because it's a green light, and when you need some points, AJ's go do what you do and get us some points. 8 for 11 from the field that's dream percentage stuff right there.
Yeah, and then rebounds. If you end up with the 6 rebounds as a guard, you're right behind the leaders.
Passes
on
the ball well as well. You're
Yeah.
going to get a handful of assists. I think when we decided on Jace being the player of the week, like you said, there was a few other guys that really played well in that championship game. Normally we reserve the player of the week to high school or younger athletes, but with all that was on the line, a championship, to be able to win that championship, cut down the nets and everything, that's such a celebratory moment that we had to acknowledge not just Jace for that game, but for what he's done for the team all season to get them there and all that. So well-deserved. Shout out to him, and shout out to Coach Carrillo and this coaching staff at Cochise College.
Yeah, what a stud. What a great season.
So this week's our player of the week was brought to you by Fyzical Balance Center.
Fyzical Balance Center is much more than your typical physical therapy clinic. At Fyzical Therapy and Balance Center, they focus on improving your quality of life by using a holistic, whole-body approach to connect your diagnosis with a customized plan of care. Opened by Dr. Duong of Tap Into Wellness, love your life with Dr. Tap at Fyzical Balance Center in Sierra Vista.
All right, so next we're going to have our Vista Pros local sports news. So we got a lot going on locally, as you see. We just started. The jingle man over there. Dennis the
Hey,
DJ.
we got to have something, jazz it up a little bit.
Yeah, I like it.
We got a lot of great
Yeah.
stuff going on. We're going to talk about local sports news. So, guys, what you got for us?
I mean, we kind of talked about it a little bit already, just to segue right into it. Cochise College, winning the championship. We cover Cochise County sports, and this is the college that we have in our county. So that level of success, I definitely think deserves some attention. I'm going to be reaching out to their coaching staff to try to get their coaches on to on the show so they could talk about their season and their accomplishments, and maybe a player or two too. But I would start off with there. That's big news for Cochise County. Our team has won a championship, and just like we do for the high school and middle school teams, when we win state or something, it should be acknowledged and celebrated for sure.
Let's talk about one more piece of news. Emmanuel Joe Samuel named ACCAC Freshman of the Year,
okay.
All-Region First Team. So he had
That's
a great
another
season.
Cochise College player. Yeah.
Yep. Teron Murray, second team all selection. So Teron Murray, Jace Johnson, Emmanuel, he was first team. So yeah, I mean, you've got so many award winners right here. You've got 3 all league players. So great job.
Some other news local, right? We'll talk about the so we have a big event coming up. I know we segued out of basketball season, but we still got one big basketball thing we want to talk to you about. So we will be we'll be covering a senior showcase that's going to be taking place at Buena High School on March 21st, correct?
Correct.
On March 21st from 11 to 2 is going to be the senior showcase. We're inviting you, and we'll reach out and invite as far as the players, but it's open to the public for people to come and check it out. Yeah. But it's going to be seniors from all of our outstanding basketball programs in the region coming out to play one more game to showcase their talents for both the community and possibly for some scouts, and just get a couple great plays on film. So you definitely want to come check that out. And if you're a senior, please be on the lookout. Athletic departments, please be on the lookout for invites for your players to come and participate in this event.
Sounds like a lot of fun. I mean, those are the kinds of things that like make my heart beat is the local stuff. So getting all those kids, all the seniors from around town to come together and play some ball, that's awesome.
Yeah. And anytime you can combine all of the best players of the county, regardless of their school, their class of their school and stuff like that, and get them all together to not even really to compete against each other to see who's better. It's more about them getting an opportunity to play on another stage in front of other people for exposure. We're going to have some college coaches out there. We're going to have, obviously Cool FM. We're going to be covering it. We're going to have, all the video footage that these athletes can use for game film. And this is a senior showcase, so it's specifically for seniors that are, quote unquote, done playing high school basketball, but really want to keep playing. They want to keep that dream alive to see if they can play at the next level. So we're hoping to bring out the best of the best. And like you said, it's fun. It's a fun environment, and it's a fun for the players, their families and stuff, to get to see them play one more time, and this time not in such a competitive way, when they're playing for their team and everything's
mixing up the teams.
So important to win.
Dude,
this is just important for them to have fun and kind of show themselves. And we'll get each player, when we send you the invites and stuff, we'll have a player profile for you. We'll highlight you and what you've been able to accomplish for the season, what you averaged this year, what you've averaged as a high school player in general. And we're going to do our best to try to help these athletes get to the next level as well. So,
and for all the what if people who make, what if this team played this team, you'll get to see some of those matchups that you always want. What if this guy played against this guy? Well, they're seniors. We want to come see that happen. Now, so now no more what if, what happens when.
That's such a good point. I love that.
Looking forward to that. March 21st.
March 21st.
At Buena High School.
We may have covered this last week. I'm not sure if we did or not, but I'm gonna cover it. I'll talk about it again. They're speaking of Buena High School and Buena basketball. Buena basketball was honored this week at the 5A championship game because Buena's basketball team was given the sportsmanship award in all of 5A basketball for the state of Arizona. Right,
the whole state. That's that might be the top award.
It is. It's. Other than winning a state championship, it's probably the next best thing.
And so what that award really signifies for not just the players, but for the entire Buena program, and I'm talking about coaching staff, players, the school, the fans, it states that Buena as a program sets the standard on how teams should play, how they should celebrate winning and how they should handle, the agony of taking on a loss. And so it says that the way that they conduct business, it is done the right way. So again, congratulations to the entire Buena basketball program, to the school, to the faculty, to the players, and most importantly, to all the fans who go to the games and keep a great atmosphere at the game. So thank you so much, and congrats to the Buena Colts on winning the Sportsmanship Award for the 2026 season from the AIA for the 5A category.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Well said. I definitely appreciated that, and something to be proud of for sure. Especially, I talked about it, off the air too, with the current climate of youth sports. Sorry. With the current climate of youth sports, it's like a lot of negativity, I'll just keep it at negativity. And we've even seen that last week when we talked about local sports, and there was a team involved in things that needed to be investigated, and there was injunctions that needed to be made, and courts got involved, and suspensions and probations are handed out. And the climate of all this, to win an award where we are acknowledged for our sportsmanship, is definitely something I'm proud of. And you said it best, because it's not really about me as the coach and maybe a little bit of the players, but I think it's mostly the parents and the fans and things like that, because those are usually the ones that get the negative grades when you're looked at on these things. And so I'm so proud of it. I talked about it. We had our banquet last night. I talked about it with our families and our Buena basketball culture, and we want to be a standard. We want to set a standard of how to act and the type of character that we have as parents. So hopefully that rolls down into our kids and their student athletes, and then you get a result like this. So shout out to the whole basketball community here of Sierra Vista, because I think for the most part, and it's not just Buena, I say all of Sierra Vista, I have to throw in all of Cochise County in that, because you don't have a lot of the problems that you have in other areas when it comes to sports. And I think that we've done it the right way for a while, and it's good that we get some recognition for that.
Speaking of that situation that came up last week, that was the controversy between Coolidge and Chinley, and initially that Coolidge was disqualified from the playoffs, and then there was a court order that let them back into the playoffs. Well, they played Palo Verde on March 5th, and Palo Verde ended up winning that game 52-41, and that was the 3A championship game for the state, correct?
Correct.
Yeah, so Palo Verde goes on to defeat Coolidge. I know Coolidge is coached by a former Buena High School basketball
Dave Glasgow.
coach.
Shout out to Glasgow. So I know that didn't end the way they wanted it to,
Right.
but they at least got to play because of that situation. They were gonna be, I guess, out and not able to play in that semifinal game because of the court injunction or the temporary hold. They were able to play in that game, which they won.
That's right.
They won the semifinal game, which put them in that state championship game. It could have been a bigger issue if they would have won,
Right.
because it would have been suspect.
I don't
if they
think it's
would have,
still through the courts yet.
right. It would have been up in the air if they would have got to keep that title or not. But shout out to Coach Glasgow and Coolidge, for even making it that far. Coach Glasgow still a Sierra Vista resident, and even Palo Verde. I got to give a shout out to them, because that's a Tucson
right.
team. So a Tucson team winning the state championship. They were the only team in Tucson to make, or Southern Arizona, Tucson and South, to make a state championship game. The other, St. David at the 1A.
Yeah.
Yes.
St. David won it.
And I want to note on
Tucson High made it to the
They had a
Final
big
Four
upset
in
win, too.
6A.
Yeah, that's right.
So shout out to Tucson High as well.
And I wanted to really quick piggyback on what you're saying about Palo Verde, that they won a state championship earlier in the 2000s in football, and had a standout player, Adam Hall, who ended up playing basketball and football at Palo Verde, and they won a title, and that was a 4A state championship.
Yeah.
And then he ended up playing 4 years at U of A for football. And another notable for that is, I think that's the first time they've won something in basketball for over 40 years.
Wow. Oh yeah,
So huge
huge win
hats
for
off
Palo.
for the coaching staff at the Titans of Palo Verde.
Golden Titans. So I think that's gonna wrap up our local news segment. Again, the local news is brought to you. We got something else. Oh, here we go.
One more quick buzz on signing.
Oh yeah, big
to,
news. Almost forgot.
Commitment for one of our linemen, the man in the middle, the center, Tyler Jurdy, for Buena High School, has committed to play at Montana Northern. I want to say it's the Lights is what they're called, the Lights. So congratulations. He'll be playing with his teammate and fellow Buena Colt Trent Williams. So they were both going to be playing at the University of Montana North.
Okay.
So,
He told us some cool things about that school. I'm very excited.
Congratulations,
and
guys.
that's a coach that used to be the head coach at NAU for a number of years, 20-plus years, Jerome. I can't remember the last name off the top of my head, but he's up there at Montana North, so he's got that, still got that Southern Arizona connection. And
Obviously, I'm like, if you're in Montana, you're getting these Southern Arizona boys up there.
Pulling the kids up, giving them
that's good stuff.
opportunity.
And that's good. I mean, that's the thing about all these small schools in this area. You just got to get these kids out and show them places that are there. And there's tons of places to play out here on the West. Even if you don't think that you can't quite make it to D1 right away, you can go play at a lot of these D2s. I mean, we got Ricardo and TJ going over to Western Colorado, and they're going to do some amazing stuff over there in that conference and that place. So we can't wait to see all these guys doing some great things next year at the freshman level, maybe playing as freshmen. We'll see how it goes. I know a lot of our guys that played last year and then in that huge playoff team, like Scrappy Bonilla and all those guys. Scrappy redshirted this year because he was like 8th in the depth chart as a running back. So he was like, yeah, I'm just going to get stronger and better.
When he gets
so
his chance, you know he's going to kill it.
he's going to go nuts once he gets that chance, though. And his brother still plays up in New Mexico Highlands on Andres, or excuse me, and Adrian Bonilla. And so we got guys still playing at the next levels, doing some good things. And
you know, that's how pipelines work. It's like
Yeah.
you get a guy going somewhere, we celebrate it because we're happy for them, but we also understand that it opens up a pipeline for other players. So if that player performs well or, does what he's supposed to do, that connection is still made to that high school.
That's right.
To where that player came from, and now he can bring some other guys with him. And then the more pipelines we have, the more opportunities that we have for our players to get to the next level. So awesome.
And we're going to see if we can get somehow maybe in a few months to come, Ileana Encinas played her final
she did?
college game the other night at Portland State. And so she played Division I ball all 4 years and has made a huge impact up there in that program and has turned that thing around and helped them with that. So they've done a great job of playing some Division I ball, and with I don't know what conference that is. It might be the West Coast Conference, but Sac State and all those guys play against all those
Weber,
girls and
Eastern
Weber
Washington.
and all them. So she's done a great job, and hats off to her. So hopefully we can, if she comes back to town, we'd love to have her. So Dad, if you're watching, we'll reach out to us on the show, and we'll get her in here and have a great interview with her and talk about what's next after college basketball. Maybe she might be in the WNBA
or
someday or something. Coaching,
Buena coaching
come
staff.
down, coach.
The Buena coaching staff might
in
be
that new program.
I want
that
to talk
program
to
and
him.
get some energy going
About
in
fresh
that girls program.
energy, fresh perspective, right?
For sure.
4-year D1 athlete.
And just like you said, the keynote speaker, Lassiter, all about perspective. In the banquet last night, there were some great words from Ken
Shout out
Richardson.
to Pastor Ken.
Yes, sir.
All right, so you got anything, John?
Oh, I was just going to say, this week's local sports
right,
news
here
was
we go.
brought to you by Vista Pros Heating and Cooling. Just like your favorite teams, they believe in preparation, performance, and showing up for their community. Vista Pros, local, reliable, and professional. We love them so much. Thank you.
And one more thing, do we have the list of games that we're going to be broadcasting this week? I know they're here somewhere.
Yes, we do. So let's knock this out. We got ALA versus Lady of Sorrows at 3:30 for baseball.
Okay.
We've got
What day is that on? Is that
Monday.
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 Okay.
9th.
Friday, Benson versus St. David's softball
Ooh,
at
that's
4
gonna be a
p.m.
good
That's gonna be a
one.
good game.
Yeah, that's a local rivalry. And then Saturday, Cochise men. Oh, so this is the championship.
Oh, they just played in the championship for the, I guess you kind of would say regional
NJCAA or something
Division
like
One. Next it goes to like nationals.
that. Oh my gosh. So they're playing on Saturday at 7 p.m. Are they playing at home?
I don't know. I
gosh.
didn't know if they decided who their opponent was and where it was going to be.
Yeah,
and
they
all
just
that.
won.
But, okay, so
Well,
Let's see. That's going to be a good one. We need to see how far.
We'll get that location
get it.
for you. And if
Oh,
it's
yeah, I
one we
forgot
can get,
that.
we definitely bring it to
That
you.
just reminded me another shout out we got to give to Pima College.
yes.
Yeah.
Because they're, another local Southern Arizona team, and they concluded their undefeated season and winning the Division II junior college championship. So it's a lot of winning going on here. I'll talk some more about it on my buzzer beater.
Speaking of that, we're going to bring you the buzzer beaters. This is going to be brought to you by Prestige Remodeling. So here we go. We getting ready to do our buzzer beaters. Everybody, I think, should I go first this week or should we switch the order
It's
up?
been the standard, but we can switch it up.
I mean, I'm
happy.
good if you want it good. I'm good. You know what, John, you close the last one out. I think you did a good job, so we're going to just keep rolling that same way.
Okay.
That way we can't mess it up. All right, so.
And plus, he's already got yours up, though. So
Yep.
All right.
No, that's different. That's different. So I got different for the week. All right, so let me know when you're ready to go, Cody.
3, 2, 1.
All right, so I told you guys I'm going to bring you Major League Baseball news, and this is Major League, but it's bigger than Major League. So, we got the World Baseball Classic going on right now. So this is it's bigger than the Olympics. It's like the World Cup in soccer, but it's baseball. And baseball is such a worldwide sport. So it started off a couple weeks ago, but the final is set to take place on March 17th in Miami, Florida. But this game's being played all over the place right now. So what I'm looking to see out of it is I'm looking to see Team USA match up against Team Japan.
Yep.
So I want to see Team USA facing Shohei Ohtani and see how they do in the final against Sho. All right, moving on. We got the 2026 MLB schedule has been announced, and the regular season is going to kick off on March 25th. The Giants are going to host the Yankees in a night game, and then the following day, there's going to be a day game. All right, so a lot of big things happening in baseball. Please stay tuned, but don't forget, go watch it. Go to a game and get out in the parks and participate because baseball is America's pastime. It was my first love in sports, and I think if you get out there and play it, you'll love it too.
Gosh, I'll bet you just crushed some home runs. I'd be great to see what you hit.
I used to be pretty good, but then I woke up. I turned 15, woke up and said, "Hey, I got muscles. I'm going to hit people now." And
you don't look like a leadoff hitter, huh?
Oh, man.
Evan, what was your lead position? Catcher?
I used to.
base?
I played first base. First base. Last time I played on a real baseball team, I played
guy
first
sits
base.
here at the table, but he's built like Frank Thomas. So.
The lineman, he already knew what position you played. Catcher or first base? Which one was?
First base.
It's like having Godzilla over here playing baseball. What do you do?
Gosh.
All right.
All right, is it on me?
Yep.
All you.
On to you, coach.
Give us the NBA.
Okay.
And whatever
I'm
basketball.
gonna go college basketball. I alluded to it before about there's been a lot of winning going around for Southern Arizona, and I would keep it in that same thought process. We talked about Cochise College, talked about Pima. I'm going to talk about U of A some more. I talked about them a few times throughout the season because they had so many streaks. They were on a winning streak to start the season that broke records, and they're still good. Now, they took a few losses, so right now they're ranked number 2 in the nation. Duke has overtook them as a number 1 spot, but Arizona's still looking good. They broke a record this season. Of all the seasons, Arizona has so much prestige and one of the blue bloods of college basketball, but this season they broke the record for the most wins in a season with 29. They've won the Big 12 championship outright. They still have the Big 12 tournament to play, but they won the outright championship, which is a big deal because the Big 12 is really, really good. Not just U of A in there, also Houston. They're pretty good. Iowa State is pretty good this year. Kansas, other team, a lot of top 10 teams. So shout out to U of A basketball led by Brandon Burries, Koa Pete, and others. They're pretty much a lock for a number 1 seed in the upcoming NCAA tournament. Who's putting them in their bracket to get all the way?
Oh,
Anybody picking them all the way?
Final four for sure.
Final four for sure. I think it's a crapshoot on once you get to the Final Four. But I definitely think they're in the
I think
Final
we'll be
Four.
one of the last 4 playing though.
Wouldn't that be cool if do they play any games down in Phoenix?
They're
There will be
projected.
some, but I don't. It just how they'll probably
depends
put
on
them
what-
in a region that
That's
favors them.
away, yeah.
Because the number 1 seeds will always get put in a region that favors them. But once you get to the Final Four, there's no telling where they're going to be.
Oh, they
But
could send them someplace else. Yeah, for sure.
I mean, it could be in.
And a lot of times you won't play on your home floor. It'll be at like a neutral site.
Right.
It's like
Women's games sometimes get played on your home floor.
the first 2 games, or I
Right.
get you. All right, Jared.
All right, we're going to talk about college football. So whenever we're ready with that buzzer, I'm ready. So we lost a huge legend this week. Shout out and rest in peace to Lou Holtz. What an amazing man, a pioneer for college football. 89 years old, just incredible adversary for doing whatever he could for the game. The format is locked in 2026. We're going to have a 12-team college football playoff. And we are that is official, and they are looking at considering a 24-team playoff in the future in the next 2 years.
Don't.
We'll talk about that at a different time.
Do it in basketball. Oh my God, I'm cutting your time. I'm sorry.
So
He knew he was going to get us
there
fired
is
up.
there is some buzz going around about the NCAA is talking about eliminating the portal opening window in April to bring back the spring football games that have kind of just disappeared. So we're trying to see that happen. And there was a big roundtable discussion, and we might have to have a discussion here amongst us sometime, maybe on the next show, about changes that could come and help. I think there's a little bit of here and there talking about, but there was a roundtable at the White House of all places with college football and where it's at right now, and led by that table was Nick Saban.
Cool.
And so he had a lot of things to say about it's scary how things have changed so much with the transfer portal, like how a kid can go 6 or 7 times to different places. And then you got a 26-year-old player playing against 18-year-olds and 19-year-olds. It's
not the same.
It's different,
not
So
college
there's
football.
some things that we want to say. And there's I just saw this come up today, a new staff member of the Clemson Tigers, Steve Mariucci.
Woo.
I don't know what capacity he's gonna have.
Got to be some kind of
But
advisor or something.
Yeah.
He's gonna be probably an offensive analyst or some kind
Quality
of
control.
quality control, do something. So we're gonna see what happens within the Tigers organization in Clemson. So
Oh, Coach Mooch.
I'll keep you posted on the next round for college football news.
Nice.
Well, I mean, you just unloaded a lot.
Yeah, that's big. We need a whole other show about
like,
that.
you could have did a whole show just on the 2014 playoff discussion.
I know.
The 12-team playoff
had-
discussion.
John's over here getting a little twitch in his eye.
I'm like, yeah, you have no idea. The little
It's like,
smoke is coming
so
out
do we
my
need a
ear.
regular season anymore? I mean,
Yeah,
we
what's
just
the
cut
point?
the regular season down to like 6
They
games.
do it in basketball.
Do you guys want to do a bracket?
Ooh.
Yes, I think that would be a lot of fun.
Yeah, and see if
That'd be a lot
you
of fun.
guys
Selection
can
Sunday.
beat any of us.
Oh, we should put that challenge out there.
Yeah. And that's coming out here pretty soon. So if
Sunday.
next Sunday is Selection Sunday. So next Sunday we're going to come out with our brackets, and it'll be up to you to put yours together to beat ours. All right, now it's my turn to see what we got going. Let's see, and go. I'm on the NFL today, so we're talking about Max Crosby, Trent McDuffie, and DJ Moore. All
Look at
one.
Big Cheese over here. I knew he was going to
This
be.
guy right here is super happy because he traded 2 first-round draft picks for the best defensive end in the NFL. Pretty excellent situation. Trent McDuffie got traded for a first-round draft pick and then 3 other picks on top of it, so that was really cool for the Chiefs, but also for the Rams. They felt like they got a really good cornerback. DJ Moore goes from the Bears to the Bills. Good wide receiver. Jalen Carter is looking for a new contract, and the Eagles are considering trading him, which blows my mind. He's probably the second best or third best defensive tackle in the game. New free agents, Kyler Murray and Geno Smith are both going to be free agent quarterbacks this season. The Cardinals, they just reworked a deal with James Conner to stay with the team, and the Chargers re-signed Khalil Mack, and Aubrey is set up for a second-round tender with with the Cowboys. He's a kicker. They put a second-round tender on a kicker, which blows me away.
It's crazy,
He's
but
worth this.
He's worth it though. He would definitely get picked up. Somebody else, he would get basically taken if they did it.
That's a
and
lot of
Travis
stuff.
Kelce might be coming back to the
Yeah, he would
Chiefs.
do a
Thank
lot.
God. So.
So
Starting with
I'm happy.
Max Crosby.
Yeah, I'm happy about the Crosby trade.
Oh,
However,
yes.
I do want to say, so I got a buddy of mine. We talk sports all the time through text, and he predicted this exact deal about a month ago. And he's a Raiders fan. He was like, "Hey, look, Crosby for 2 first-rounders. He called it this was maybe late January he called this. And I'm like, I personally might not have gave him 2 first-rounders, maybe a first and a second, because I think that's a little high.
Oh, you know why they reached that high? It's because the Cowboys was going to get him.
The Cowboys and the Bears were angling
the Cowboys
for him
were
too.
giving
So I was like, look,
we're offering a
ante
first,
up,
but
ante
only
up.
one.
You remember what they got for Parsons, though? Holy smokes!
Yeah,
there's a wide range.
A
Parsons
dominating
made the price go
defensive
up.
end is worth his weight, honestly. And so Max Crosby's one of the best in the game, if not the best, one of the best in the game. I can say the best, but one of the best in the game.
He's top 3.
And I got a connection to the DJ Moore trade because DJ Moore's a University of Maryland guy. So I'm happy to see DJ Moore go to a team that's a playoff team, So we'll see what he does up there. And this is his 3rd team now, because he started off with he was with the Panthers, then the Bears, and now he's with the Bills. So a lot of stuff. Kyler Murray. Murray,
He's the biggest question mark in the NFL
Where's he go?
right now.
where you guys think he'd go? I think he's going to the Raiders.
Yeah.
Dude, someone said to me he might try being a backup on a excellent team like the Chiefs.
Okay,
He
here's
would start a couple of games on the Chiefs if they
that's
bring
what I'm
him
saying.
in,
He'd
because
start the first 3 games of the
Mahomes is
season.
not going to be healthy until later in the season, right?
Yeah.
a light misfunction, but okay.
like that.
But I'll say this: here's the X factor thing about Kyler Murray. Somebody threw this out, and it sounded ridiculous at first, but the more I thought about it, it made sense. Kyler Murray retires from football, goes to the MLB.
Yes.
That could happen.
Could happen.
That really could.
He's made enough money.
Oh yeah.
He could probably still make equal to money going over there
You
now.
make more
This
money in
was
Don't forget, baseball
this is a
guaranteed
first round
contracts.
draft pick guy. This was a first round MLB draft pick, and he decided to go to the NFL, which to me at the time seemed like a bad choice, because why would you want to play football if you can play baseball and make more money? But
and not get hit.
exactly, that's I love
For
football,
20
but
years.
yeah. So that's another kind of X factor thing with Kyler Murray, but I'm hearing like
It's not a bad. I ain't think about that till you said it, man.
but his ego is a thing, and from what I've been hearing, he has an ego that he wants to prove it to people and stick it to some people that he's going to stick around and go somewhere else and try to show that Arizona has been wrong about him. So
He needed to sit for a year. Let him sit behind Patrick Mahomes. Let him play, with Andrew
yeah, see, that's
Reid.
why I don't think his ego will. allow
I
him
don't
to
think
do
it will
I don't-
either.
Tyler, go get your money, man. Go get your money, and
He's got his money. That's the thing, is he can play for any team on the minimum deal now. So any team that he plays for is minimum against the cap.
And if I were him, it would be moving over to baseball.
I go play
now.
baseball.
He probably still has 10 years left
Yeah,
on
right,
his
he
career
does.
playing
Right.
football. I mean, playing
think
baseball.
about it. You ain't got to run like 40-yard times no more. You
You don't have Max
to-
Crosby's coming after
Right.
you for your head.
Right, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? You don't have these huge defensive ends trying to kill you every season, dude. That's why I'm saying, look, you can prove your point on the mound.
Yep.
There you go.
Very good point.
All right, now we're ready. Are we ready?
We're
All
having
right,
some
so I think we're
sports
ready. So we're
trivia
going to
time.
go into our seniors helping seniors sports trivia.
Dun, dun, dun.
You got a piece of paper I can borrow, Cody? I got to write my answers down.
We might have run over here.
Oh, yeah, we got extra paper
All
here.
right, here we go. We good. All right. And we did not have any discussion about we didn't know what the topic is going to be this
No,
week. So
we're blind.
we're blind to this one.
Going in
So
blind.
I'm going to
Maybe
predict
it's
that I
gonna
probably
be World
don't get any
Baseball
right.
Classic or something.
I think
Well, our
it-
producer just shaved his head, so maybe it's going to be about bald athletes.
Oh, ice dancing. Ooh, NFL.
All right, who holds the single season passing yards record, and you get a bonus point if you're closest of the number of yards.
Yeah, whoever's the closest.
Single season passing yards record. This is tough. I got names keep popping up, but maybe
I
this
don't
guy.
Well, I got it.
Put an answer down.
I put a name down, and I don't feel
if
too
it's not
confident.
right, then it's this other person.
All right, John, who you got?
Drew Brees, baby.
Okay, Jared,
Drew Brees.
Dennis,
Drew Brees, 5,500.
5,200.
and I also said Drew Brees. So okay, survey says. Peyton Manning. You was close with the yards, though. Peyton Manning
Dang
with 54-77. So Peyton Manning with the most.
Oh, you know
Now,
what
why
happened?
did we all pick Drew
No,
Brees?
Drew Brees beat.
Brees had it at one point.
He passed Brady. That's what
Yeah,
it was.
Breeze had that record at
For
one point.
most yards ever.
Somebody double check that.
Yeah, it's career yards.
It's
That's
career-
career
it's
yards.
Career yards, I
yards.
think it is Breeze,
Yeah.
but
Oh, man.
All right. Well,
Darn it.
Well,
Well,
you was close with the number, though. You was real close with the number.
yeah.
All right.
I'm not happy about that. I'm
Updating the scores. I mean,
Yeah.
well, you know what? We were right. Just the wrong. We were right at one time. Just not now.
80,358 yards.
what you reason that.
Yeah. 571 touchdowns.
pretty good.
287
Hopefully
games.
that's not one of his next questions.
I hope
Oh,
it's
yeah,
not, but it
let's
might be.
Oh, yeah, I might have to sit
All right,
out that
Cody.
one. We'll see.
That's question number 2.
All right.
All right, this is an NBA question. Who is the NBA's all-time leading scorer as of February 28th, 2026? Now, this one I know.
Yeah.
I don't know the number though.
I don't know. I don't remember the number, but I know this answer.
Is it?
Everybody ready? Oh, okay. We still writing.
No, I'm not gonna go for this.
2,000 points per season. What is it?
All right. So, John, who you got?
LeBron at 90,000.
Jared, did you sit this one out?
No, I got LeBron. I just didn't
Okay.
have the yardage. I didn't have the number of. Holy cow!
I got LeBron at 44,000.
And I also got LeBron James. I remember when they stopped the game so Cap could give him the ball, could pass it to him. So, Cody, what you got?
What's the number that you picked?
LeBron James.
Oh, 43.
44, that's good.
You're on
Close,
it.
then.
Got to give it
Dennis
to
got the numbers, man. You get close to the numbers. All right, so all of us got that one right. So there we go. LeBron James, the king. King James.
That
the chosen
was a
one.
layup, though, because anyone that is such a record, big record being broke that recently.
Yeah.
Yeah, I must say it was broken. Yeah, not it wasn't that long
Kareem.
2
ago.
years ago.
right behind. Yeah.
The Breeze one, that was a couple years back. It was a couple
Yeah.
years back. All right, so
right.
everybody gets that one right. All right, so we're gonna do. We got what?
Do I
one
get
more?
the bonus point for the?
Oh, he got
Oh, he got the bonus
Yeah.
point too. All right, so final question. Here we go. MLB. Who was the last major Triple Crown winner in Major League Baseball? Who was the last Triple Crown winner in Major League Baseball?
Last. Plus one for the closest year. Okay. Last.
Triple Crown. Oh, was it? That's the only name that comes to mind that's recent. Triple Crown. Triple Crown. That's home runs.
That's home
RBIs.
runs, hits, and batting average, right?
Oh.
Batting average and hits.
And home runs. Mm-hmm. Okay. I'm guessing Larry Walker.
What?
Yep.
Jared,
I've got Aaron Judge.
Dennis, that's a good guess. That's a really good guess.
A-Rod?
You know, he said Aaron Judge. That's a really good guess.
Who'd you get,
I'm
Dennis?
going A-Rod. But it could be
I said Shohei.
Shohei Ohtani's probably right.
Oh, is it?
Nope.
Miguel
Cabrera.
Cabrera in 2012. Oh, good old Miggy.
All right. Is
Well-
that all three of our questions?
Yeah, I think that's going to be it for us. So, hey,
Hey, that was a little bit.
it's a tough
complicated.
one this week for us.
That was a good one.
So, okay,
we got 1 out of 3.
Hey, you got to update mine, man. I had 12 when it started. I got one right. There's 13.
Like, don't cheat him this 1 point, man.
Hey, them points count. All right, so that's going to be it for this week's Cool FM Sports Show, brought to you by Seniors Helping Seniors and by our supporting sponsors, Prestige Remodeling and Restoration, Physical Balance Center, and these great guys are all great. Also in Vista Pros, and these guys are all great supporters of our local athletes and families. So check them out and please recommend them all to your friends and family. Please do business with the businesses that support the things you love. On behalf of the Cool FM team, have everybody do your outros, John.
Oh, thank you. I'd also like to thank Cody and
Yeah.
everybody else out front. So
Yeah.
the Cool FM folks, thank you.
Jared.
Hey, look forward to those brackets next week. It's gonna be some fun right there.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Coach.
Hey, we'll see y'all next week. Thank y'all.
And on behalf of the team, thanks for tuning in, guys. We'll see you guys next week.